Mimic Gangster Tango.
Hello everybody, just like to welcome you to the Funny Girls dressing room. My name's Dan and I'm one of the male dancers here at Funny Girls in this little discombobulated outfit that I'm wearing at the moment. Today we're just going to be asking Miss Jade a few questions that some of the fans of Funny Girls have sent in. So bear with us, I hope you enjoy, and I shall hand you over to Miss Jade. So this is from John. I would like to ask Miss Jade, what got you into drag and what was your jobs before Funny Girls?
Well, John, a few years ago now, a couple of years ago.
How many years, Miss Jade?
I've been at Funny Girls now for nearly 14 years. So about 14 and a half years ago, a friend of mine saw an advertisement in the stage advertising for male dancers to perform as showgirls. And she said to me, you should go and audition for this because the show's amazing and I think you'd really enjoy it. And at the time I just thought, that's something that I just wouldn't do. But I was free the particular weekend, so I thought, I'll go. So me and a friend of mine came down and did the audition and found out about 2 or 3 weeks later that I got offered the job. I'd never done before, but I thought, I'll give it a go for 6 months. And that was 14 years ago. So yeah, I love it, I really enjoy it. And before this, I was at university studying a degree in performing arts, and then I graduated and I worked as a male dancer for about 10 months before I got the audition for here. So.
And here we are all these years later.
And here I am as
Yay!
a showgirl.
So my next question is from Mr. Fred. It says, "Dear darling Miss Jade, what is your favourite flower and how would you give them to your good friend and colleague? How many would you give to your good friend and colleague, Miss Amber?"
Oh, well Fred, my favourite flower is a lily. I've actually got some in my dining room at the moment, on my dining room table. I like the Oriental ones because they smell really, really lovely. I wouldn't actually give any lilies to Miss Amber at all. I'd give Miss Amber some pink carnations because those are her favourite flowers.
Okay. Next question is from Ash. What brands of makeup do you use and how long does it take you to get ready?
It probably takes me about 30 minutes to get ready. I use things from MAC, YSL, stage makeup like Leishner, Cryolin, cement,
Product placement.
cement, polyfiller, those sorts of things. The things that, but yeah, predominantly those MAC things.
And how long did it take you to get ready when you first started?
Oh, when I first started, it probably took me about an hour and a half to get ready. But then after the years, you just get quicker and quicker and you know what you're doing. And it's something that I really enjoy doing as part of my job as well.
Okay.
I really quite like painting my face.
Next question is from Nikki. Nikki wants to know, what's your secret to having better legs than most of us females?
Squats. Squats and more squats.
Anything else?
And squats. So get doing your squats, Nikki.
Next question is from Michelle. In a cat fight, who would win?
Out of...
I'm assuming you trannies backstage. Sorry, backstage showgirls.
Showgirls. Who would win out of a cat fight? I don't think there would ever be such as a case where the claws would come out, but I think sometimes tongues might get vicious. I don't know, I don't want to say anybody, because I don't want to offend anyone.
So what
So I'd win.
Miss Jade, this is from Emma. Who has been your inspiration as a female?
My inspiration. If I look at performers, I really am inspired by Anne Rankin. Anne Rankin played Grace in Annie. She's beautiful. She worked with Bob Fosse quite a lot. She's really tall, dark-haired, really beautiful dancer. I really like her, the way that she moves. And other inspired as well. A few years ago I went to Las Vegas, got really inspired by all the showgirls over there. I love how they're really feminine and that sort of thing. So anything glitzy and glam, and also just if I see really, you know, not just women but male dancers as well, I think that gives you get inspiration from all over the place.
There's a chap called Adam would like to know what your
Which chap?
would like to know what your who has the biggest cup size, and by that he means bra.
Oh, the big well, I'm a B. And I don't really know what other size cups people have. I think Zoe might have a big cup size on a Saturday night. I won't say cup, I'd say pint, but there you go.
Next question is from Kelly Yarwood. She's actually a friend of mine.
Oh, hello, Kelly.
She's put, do you get to design any of your outfits? And in your new opening routine, is it hard to walk in those platforms you use? PS, the best show ever.
Oh, thank you. That's really nice of you to say that. When we first got those shoes, it was really difficult to work in them. We were all quite tentative, but we've used them now and we've got quite used to them. There are some things that you can't do, so you have to be careful and really just control your weight. And in terms of having input into the costumes that we have, when we have fittings, like we had a fitting today, so we've got a new number coming on in the next couple of days, so we had a fitting for that today, and it's more sort of about, they have an initial idea of what they would like it to look like, but if something is not working for you, or it feels too tight, or it just, you can't dance in it, then you can have that input into it. In terms of the very initial look of a costume, you might get asked, for example, people might say, what would you like, a specific colour that you like, so you will have some input, but when it comes down to it, the decision just stops somewhere. You can't really sort of go, you know, I don't like that, I'm not going to wear it. But we do have beautiful costumes, 95% of the time.
So I have a question from Anne, it's quite a good question. Be honest.
Okay.
Who is the biggest diva between yourself, Miss Amber and Miss Dynasty? And let's include Zoe on that while we're at it.
Shall I open it up to the floor and see what people think in the dressing room? After 3, 1, 2, 3.
Miss Jade!
Oh, thank you everybody. That's me. Love you all.
It's only because you sat there in the hot seat. Next message from Katie.
Can you read it, love?
Yes, yeah. Waxing is obviously a big part of it for you, Miss Jade and Miss Amber. You both have fabulous legs. How do you keep them looking so good? Do you wax, shave, or are they just naturally smooth?
Do lots of squats. And the secret is tights, dance tights. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah? And how about, have you ever been vajazzled?
Have I ever been bedazzled? I've been bedazzled, but I've never been bedazzled.
Never been vajazzled.
I'm bedazzled on a nightly basis.
Just give me a second, I need to PTO. Miss Jade and Miss Amber. Miss Amber's on the toilet at the moment. Who is your biggest icon in style and performance?
In style and performance, well, I'll probably have to go back to Anne Rankin again, but I will answer this on Miss Amber's behalf if she doesn't mind. Miss Amber's a huge Kylie fan, so I know that that's of an inspiration for her, and we both really do enjoy that style and watching Kylie perform and those sorts of things as well. So I think for me, Anne, and I think Amber would probably say Kylie.
Okay. And this is from Louise Hammond. Louise would like to know, first of all, she'd like to say that she thinks that your costumes that you're wearing at the moment are stunning.
Oh.
Which costumes have been your most favourite and least favourite to wear throughout the years?
My most favourite costume, that's really easy to answer, it was a costume that we had for a finale, and it was, the number was Sarah Brightman running. I had a stunning peacock headdress with all peacock feathers in and strass diamante on, a really lovely bodice which was all sequined, like a half skirt with stockings and boots and beautiful gloves, and no matter how I'd feel on a day, if I was feeling a bit rubbish, when I put that costume on at the end of the night, it made me feel fantastic. So that's my favourite costume ever. Shouts go out to Maxine Feathers for making that, it was really gorgeous. And my least favourite costume, without a shadow of a doubt, has to be a monkey costume that I wore when we did Jungle Book. Even I, darling, cannot pull off a faux fur all-in-one monkey outfit.
Did you make someone mad to put you in that?
Maybe.
A question from Joanne Gibbons. To all the girls, but you're the one sat in the hot seat. So, is there a musical number that you have not yet done on the Funny Girls stage that you'd like to do?
Oh, well, over the years we have done a lot. There are some numbers out there that I would like to do. One I would like to do would have to be... I'd like to do Let's Go to the Movies from Annie. That's a really camp number, I think. I'd also like to do, not so much a musical, but a number at the moment. A song that I really like at the moment that's on a lot on my iPod is Beyonce, Love on Top. I love the video, I just love the whole style of it and that sort of thing. And there's a number from Dreamgirls that I really like called Move, which is quite go-y that I quite like that sort of thing. So, but there's lots of things that we do, and sometimes you'll just hear a track and think, oh, I'd like to do this. So we have done a lot, but there's always things that are out there that you think, and there's new stuff that's coming up. So, but at the moment, if I could do a number tomorrow, I'd probably go for Beyonce, Love on Top.
Love on Top.
Yeah.
Which I did see quite recently. I don't know if I mentioned it.
Oh, a couple of times, dear.
And we're sadly out of time for now.
Oh,
so
is that it? Okay, well, thank you. It's been
resume
lovely. Thank you, Mr. Quizmaster, and thank you for sending in your questions in. And I hope that has filled in some of the blanks. And come down and say some funny girls. Bye for now.